Good morning. Happy Sunday. Um, find a comfortable seat. I just saw Andrea's two dogs. She's lost her ever loving mind. And as you settle in, like really do that settle in. Take a couple deep breaths. And do this morning before you like completely drop down. Reach your arms up really long and do a little stretch side to side. Grab your right wrist, pull to the left. And then your left wrist and pull to the right. Bring your hands down, pull your shoulders up and back. Let your sits bones ground into the earth or your block, and then round your low back in there, and then arch it, and then neutralize. Move your head side to side and draw your chin back so that your head is stacked right over your spine, and then drop in. Set your eyes or close them. And the drishti is something we will come back to over and over. With your eyes closed, your focus is inside. And with meditation, we're not really asking you to like clear your thoughts as much as we're giving you an opportunity to focus. So to allow the thoughts that are just running through your head of tasks or really whatever, and just to allow those to slide to the side. And you set your focus, your drishti, on your body, noticing the weight, right to left. From the grounding spots in your body, your legs, your sits bones, then you lift up through the torso. And you take in this every single sensation of tension and release in your torso with each breath. From your torso, you bring your attention to your shoulders. Allowing your attention to go to different parts of your body really sends energy there. So as your attention goes to your shoulders, you can intentionally separate them from one another. You can intentionally create space between your shoulders and your ears. You can notice how your arms are hanging from the shoulders, how your hands are resting. Bring your attention back up the spine into the head. And the head is a physical part of your body as bone and muscle and joints. Relax the joint of the jaw. Relax the muscles of the tongue, the muscles of the forehead, the muscles in the scalp. And bring all of your attention to breath. And with each breath, you can send your attention to the part of your body that needs it most. If you need more tension in your torso to expand your back, add that. If you need more energy to relax your face, add that. And be here in your body. Breathing in and breathing out. Count your next 5 breaths. Draw your hands to heart center. And thumbs to forehead. Namaste. Awesome. Let's come to child's pose. And shift your breathing from a natural breath to an ujjayi breath, where you really move the diaphragm, bringing your air in and out of your nose. You can create space in your throat by lightly placing your tongue behind your 2 front teeth and allowing the air to come in and out. Downward facing dog. Create space in your down dog. Try walking your hands a little bit forward, bending at your elbows, sending your sits bones high, and just check in there. If you went too far, what you're going to feel is like a dumping in the shoulders and the head and neck. But if you didn't, you're going to feel more space. Yeah. AP, you've got a great spot right there. Lindsay, I think you can go a little longer front to back, walking your hands out, maybe hands a little bit wider. Yeah, Alex, let's see, where are you? Yeah, you look pretty great, Alex. See if you can lift your shoulders a little bit higher by energizing your arms. You can root into the floor and lift your arms up. Very good. Take a big breath in and breathe out. Nice. In. All the way out. Step your feet to your hands. Lengthen your spine on your in breath. And you take your time, like go there in your pace and then lengthen and ragdoll. So the feet will go wide, your feet wider than your shoulders. and drop down. You can go arm over arm, or you can dangle your arms like an ape. I like that visual a lot. May, can you pull your mat back a little bit so I can see more of you? Thank you. Awesome. Ujjayi breath. Look at your toes, make sure they're separate from one another. I think it's real easy to jam your toes together as you're holding space in your body, trying to make room. If you jam your toes together, you're going to create tension from the ground up. So see if you can release the toes. Drop your hands, heel to the feet in, lengthen your spine. Fold down. Press through the floor, rise all the way up to mountain. Big reach, and then hands to heart center. We're going to start with 1 Om. If you're in a space where you can do that and you're not going to wake anyone up, please join me. Big breath in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Lift and lengthen. Low push up. Up dog. And downward facing dog. Breathe. It's pretty funny. I'm trying on some new leggings, and they're from a company called LNDR. And I accidentally put on the high compression ones. So I kind of feel like I'm moving through something really stiff to practice. Clothes matter. Breath in and breath out. Step or jump forward. Lengthen and fold. So I'm getting resistance training while I'm doing yoga. Extended mountain. And fold forward. So if you want some resistance training, I can recommend these leggings. Halfway lift. And then low push up. Up dog. And downward facing dog. It reminded me of watching my mom try to slide into her jeans in the 70s. It's really hard to put them on too. One more breath. Breathe out, step or jump forward. Lengthen and fold. All the way up, extended mountain. And fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward dog. And downward dog. I just thought of a different use for these leggings. One more breath. And breathe out. After C-section, jumper step forward. We could use them to help the belly. Lengthen and fold. All those belly binders, extended mountain, have nothing on these leggings. Fold forward. Halfway left. I'm done talking about them. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, step or jump forward. Lift and lengthen. Fold. All the way up, extended mountain, big reach. And fold forward, empty your air. Lengthen your spine and find some joy in the practice this morning. Chaturanga. I mean, enjoy the bits. Up dog, the space in your chest. Down dog, exhale, the space in your spine. Breathe in. Breathe out, step or jump forward. Lengthen. Fold. Chair. Breathe out. So really focus here. The chairs have gotten a little bit wonky. Feet right over your ankles. Knees right over your ankles. Feet square at 12 o'clock, right? Tailbone going down And we're really looking for this long line from the tailbone to the crown with your arms reaching up. Breathe. And then breathe out. As you go deeper, you'll notice there'll be some collapse and your arms and your chest will come a little forward. That's okay. Breathe in. Fold forward, empty. Halfway lift. Step or jump, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Warrior one, right foot. Breath in. And chaturanga. I said I was done talking about these leggings, but I'm just going to say it's real. Up dog. Down dog. Left leg forward. Breathe in. Go deeper. One more inhale. Even a back bend if it's there. And low push up. Up dog, shoulders back. Down dog, breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, step or jump forward. Lengthen. And fold. Chair. Just one breath, like land it. And then fold forward. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Chaturanga, empty your air. Upward dog. Downward facing dog, warrior one, right foot forward. Breathe in together. Take it down, low push up. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot, warrior one. Breath in. And take it down, low push up. Up dog. And downward facing dog. For the last two sun bees, I'm going to ask a favor. Let's try to sync our breath. So right now my inhale is in for 3, out for 3. So I'm going to ask you to try to catch that breath. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Now breathe in and breathe out. Step or jump forward. Lift and lengthen. This is the inhale, 2, 3, 4, bow, exhale. Chair, 1, 2, 3, fold. Lengthen, and then chaturanga. Up dog in, and down dog. This is the hard one, warrior one. Plant, 2, 3, back down. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot, plant. It's 2, 3, up, because you're already breathing, and then chaturanga back down. We just have one more. Up dog and down dog. One breath together. And out. Step or jump. Lift and lengthen. Bow. It's that one breath chair. Fold. Lengthen. Chaturanga. Up. Down. Warrior one. Chaturanga. Up. Down. Left foot. Chaturanga. Up. And down dog. I acknowledge that we don't all breathe at the same pace. And also, I see that some are not even paying attention to breath. So at least if we try to breathe at the same pace, then the movements will be coordinated together. Lift your right leg up. Inhale, high plank. Bring your knee into your chest. Breath. Breathe out. Keep holding. Take your knee towards your left elbow. Breathe. Towards your right elbow, breathe. One more in. Breathe out, lift up, three-legged dog, bend, stack, and open. Hold this for a breath or two. And then if you want, flip your dog. Again, find the joy, right? So find that place that makes you feel really great in your body. Reach back up, downward facing dog. Acknowledge that even feeling good is not always easy. Right arm down, side plank. So I'm not asking you to be lazy, just to find the joy in the work. Side plank. Press into your right hand, make space between your right hip pointer and your right armpit. Breath in. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg up again. Knee straight into your chest. Slide it forward. Crescent lunge. Rise. Breathe. Breathe out. Twisting crescent lunge. Yeah, take a quick check-in with your front foot. Make sure it's straight at 12 o'clock. Root into your back, mound of your foot. Open up. 3. Last full breath. Empty your air. Warrior 2, stay low. Stay low, spin open. Reverse your warrior. Straighten your front leg, press through the big toe. Extended side angle lunge. So first reach from right hand or arm to left fingertips, rooting into both feet, especially your back foot. Press down into your heel. Half or full bind your pose. You can take your left arm behind. You can reach through if it doesn't work. You can use a towel or a strap to catch on. Just for expansion, right? So you want to squeeze, open, open, open your chest. Ujjayi breath in and out. Drishti up. One more breath. You're going to open your arms floor to ceiling. Breathe in and come around chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Hold down dog or do a headstand. Tip for the headstand, take your hands down, cup your head, go in for 5 breaths. That's 1. 2 more. And last breath. Come down, slide into child's pose, 1 exhale. Downward facing dog. Lift your left leg. Come into high plank. Knee to chest, hold. Take your knee towards your right elbow. Lift the back of your head. I just caught myself tucking my chin, like lift the back of your head up so that the crown is reaching forward. Left knee toward left elbow, 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, go up and back, open it up, hip over hip. Flip the dog if you want. Full Ujjayi breath. Your drishti now is upside down, looking toward the front of your mat space. Reach up, downward facing dog, drishti at your feet. Side plank. Shifting vision toward the side of your space. Once you're set, bringing your head in line with your spine, you will look up at your right hand. Drawing both shoulders to your back, flexing your feet, squeezing and hugging in. 3, 2, last breath, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg up, knee to chest, step it through crescent lunge. Twisting crescent lunge. Ujjayi in, Ujjayi out. Stay low, warrior 2. Stay low. Reverse. Now straighten your leg. Extended side angle lunge. Come right in. First get the stretch. Really opening up the chest, setting your feet, and then you can go in for the bind. Using your prop if you need one. Front of the pelvis lifting up, both feet rooting down. Gaze to your ceiling. One more breath here. Empty. Open it up, floor to ceiling. Breathe in. And chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. 3 choices. You can do a handstand prep, headstand. Choose. The handstand prep is going to look like hands down, legs together, lifting up, pressing into your hands. A handstand is going all the way up. And then the headstand, of course, is what we just did. You choose 5 breaths here. That's 1. One more full breath in your pose, in your prep. And then we'll meet. If you're doing handstand, please go to ragdoll. If you're in headstand or any of the preps, go to child's pose. From child's pose to downward facing dog. And then we'll meet the top of the mat, ragdoll. Drop your hands in ragdoll. Bring your feet right out of your pelvis, your bony pelvis. Lengthen your spine. Tailbone back, crown of your head forward, shoulders lifting, breathe in. Actively fold forward, press the floor down and forward, tuck in, chair pose. I've opted for a block between my ankles. It helps me stay integrated. You do not have to do that. If you do, it's kind of the mid-width between ankles. And sometimes it's helpful. And twist to the right. So the block goes this way between ankles or goes this way between knees. Breathe in, out, come to chair. Twist left, stay in the pose if you can. Right, if it's burning, fine, you can stay with that. If you've got an injury you need to come out, please do that. Translate the energy from feet to thighs, thighs to glutes. Twisting, 3, 2, and 1. Fold forward. Awesome. Grab your big toes for big toe pose. Lengthen your spine and pull in. You can hold this pose, or if you want to go a little deeper, you'll walk your hands under your feet for gorilla. You can take another halfway lift and then pull the weight of your body down into your thighs. Let your head drop. Let your jaw release. Eyes open. Set at the back of your mat. Ujjayi. Nice. Release your hands from your feet. Bring them together for crow or crow prep. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last breath in. Shoot back, chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Well done. Breathe in and out. Let's go left leg forward, warrior 1. Big reach up. Root into your back foot, turn your right hip forward. Root into your left foot, pull your left hip back. Wrap your right arm under for eagle arms. Pause, breath. So you're not going to kick off of your feet, but with ever as much intention as you have, you're just going to get light in your back foot, shift your weight forward, coming to warrior 3 with eagle arms. Pause, and then wrap it up, eagle. You got it. So it's a practice, right? It's not just doing the pose. This is a practice. You practice different ways of coming in and out. You try to move your body lots of different directions. Extended mountain. All that is good for your nervous system. Full inhale. Fold forward. Set up for crow number 2. Feet will come together. Come in 3, 2. Last full breath in. Shoot. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior 1, right foot forward. Use your feet to guide your hips. You press down in your feet. Left heel turns your left thigh forward. Right foot pulls your right hip back. Left arm under, eagle arms. Just be here. The transition is intentional, right into warrior 3, eagle arms. As much bend as you need in your front knee, and then right up into eagle. Slow and steady, methodical focus. Extended mountain. Right side eagle. Same pose, different entry. Be present with your body. Notice what it feels differently, the same. Extended mountain. No judgment, just recognize. Left side eagle. Extended mountain. Hands to heart, hands to hips. Standing leg raised, right leg up. Bent knee. You can straighten it if your pants aren't too tight. Breathe. Nice. Stay right there. 3, 2, and 1. Open. Well done. Yeah, keep rooting into your left foot, like grow tall from your spine. Breathe. Keep lifting shoulders high. Draw in from the low belly. Come back to center and reach your arms up. Go into airplane. You can go through warrior 3 if that's helpful, or parachute arms, whatever you want, but get into airplane for 5. Refine the pose. 4. Pressing into your standing leg. 3. Reach out of your right foot. 1 more. Hands through heart. Fold over your standing leg. Come into standing split just for a breath or 2. And then build half moon from the earth, from a block, whatever you want, build it up, open up, pulling your left hip under the right, flex your right toes. You can take the bind, you have 3 more breaths. Gaze goes up. Last breath. Foot to the floor, rise. Hands to heart, hands to hips, left side. Go in the same way as you did on the right, and then if you find that the body doesn't like what you did, then change it. Get your spine long, take your time. Sometimes with the leg extended, if you'll take your opposite arm up, it'll help you get longer. So with full extension, sometimes that helps. Take it out. Right arm can go out or it can stay up. It can stay on your hip. Shift your gaze though. Look great. Come to center. Both arms go up. Take it into airplane. Use your method to open your chest the most, to ground into your right foot the most. Stay with drishti, ujjayi. My drishti now is on the floor, but it's way in front of me, almost coming up. My head and neck, you want to line them up with your spine, right? And the drishti goes where the chest goes. 1 more breath. And then hands to heart, fold over your standing leg. Take a breath in the standing splits, just getting space. Finding more grounding and anchoring. Open in half moon. Right hand down on a block or the floor. Open, open, open. When you're stable, you add in the bind if you want, right? If it adds joy and space and intention and challenge to your practice, you take it for 3, 2, last full breath, and foot down. All the way up, extended mountain. Well done. Right side dancer. I miss you all. You need to get your vaccine so we can be in the same room. Go for 5. Just let it evolve. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Foot down. Switch sides. Make the pose about what you need in this moment, breath or focus, or maybe you need space. Make it about that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Dancer right. Five, And switch. Left side dancer. 5. Give your body what it needs. And down. Tree pose, right leg up. Add a challenge this morning. Challenge may just be being in the tree with your drishti set. Maybe it's closing your eyes. If you close your eyes, just notice what happens with your perception of stability. You quit trusting that the earth can hold you. Not all of us, but many. Right? Okay, switch sides. Tree left. And this one, the challenge doesn't have to be the same, right? Challenge can be totally different on this side. You can go for arms up, more intentional breath. Tanya's trying on, and the arm balance, that's available. Three more. And come down. Good. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Lift and lengthen your spine in breath. Chaturanga, go back. Upward dog. Downward dog. Warrior one, right foot forward. Out of breath, take the back bend. Center, go to warrior two. Couple seconds, setting up warrior two to be broad. As far as you go with the knee right over your ankle, really pressing into your back foot, expand in your arms, torso and chest right over your pelvis. Breathe in. Triangle. Anyway, you can reverse and go in, or you can just straighten your leg, go in, triangle. Looking for space, trying to get longer on your right side body. Press more in your left foot, press more in your right big toe, open your arms. Think length from tailbone to crown. Eye gaze up, breath full. One more. Come up. Interlace your hands behind your back, toes turn in, lengthen your spine, straddle fold. Keep the bind if you can. 3, 2. Last breath. Now with your hands, like reach to the ceiling, pull your torso up, turn your feet pyramid with the bind. Press into your feet, go long, tailbone back, crown forward, folding over your front leg. One more breath with the bind. Drop your hands. Find your block around your front foot. I go to the inside, but you can go to the outside. Lengthen your spine. So really working the tailbone back, crown of your head forward, like trying to find that space. And then you're going to twist open, stacking your left shoulder under your right. 3, 2, last full breath. Hands down. Lengthen your spine here. And then step back, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Nice transition, TC. Lengthen your spine, open it up. Warrior two. Really working for that stacking, right? So pressing into both feet, maximizing the distance, lifting from the front of the pelvis to stack the spine, arms reaching wide. You can go into triangle now. Any way you like, really. Make the space in your body. Acknowledge your perceived limitations and shoot past them. And then be kind. Be kind to yourself. Work the length, tailbone to crown. Root into your feet. And then come up. This time, take your hands behind you. If you can reverse namaste with palms, with your fingers facing up, try that on. Pull the shoulders back, draw the front of the pelvis up, and then fold forward and straddle fold. Holding this bind for 3. Root into your feet, pull yourself in, 2. Last full breath. Empty it out. Now, lift with your shoulders, straighten your spine, come up. Left foot forward, keep your bind. If you can, keep your bind. Turn your legs, namaste, forward fold. One more breath. And drop your hands. Locate your block while you're folding over your front leg. And then lengthen your spine and do the twist. Taking your time to create the space in your own body, being diligent with the alignment of the spine from the tailbone to the crown of your head. Ujjayi breath. Empty it out. One more in. Fold over your leg out. Lengthen your spine here. Step back, chaturanga. Up dog. And downward facing dog. Inhale to high plank. Lower down. 5, 4, 3, 2, floor. Lay an ear down. Center your chin on your floor. Take your hands any variation you like. I like to start my first locust with my finger pads planted because that allows me to really integrate. Lift the shoulders up, press down into the feet, breathe. With flexed feet, lift. Working the length and the opening in the extended spine. Keep working. One more breath and come down. Opposite chin, opposite cheek to the floor. Guess you could put your opposite chin to the floor too. My great grandma, when I was little, had 4 chins. So maybe you have extra chins. Okay, go back up, locust. Evolve, bring it from where you were and take it deeper. Maybe you're lifting your arms, maybe you're interlacing, pulling your shoulders onto your back. Lift, 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 lift. Bend your knees, catch your ankles, keep going. Floor bow. If you're not doing floor bow, you're deepening the locust. 3, 2, last full breath. And gently come down, exhale, set your hands immediately and come into up dog. And then down dog. Knees down for camel. Ustrasana. Set him up right out of your own pelvis. Integrate your shoulders on your back. Hug into your center as you open up. Hands can start on your glutes or thighs. Keep opening. Chin is tucked, and then let your head and neck drop. 3, 2. Last breath in. Exhale, chin to chest. All the way up. Take a seat. Grab a drink. I'm doing a workshop with one of our Master Baptiste teachers, Patty Ivy. And there's a lot of new teachers in the group, and I'm not one of them. But, you know, they were talking about how they felt like they had to fill the space in the classroom with words. And most teachers who've ever taught yoga get that. And then she said, she made this qualifier. She said, except on Zoom, we have to talk a lot on Zoom. Otherwise, people think they've gotten disconnected from the link. So I was like, yeah, we do. One more Ustrasana, camel. See if you can take it a little deeper. Keep opening the spine by extending it. So healthy for disc spaces, your vertebral column. 3 more breaths. Give yourself a lion's breath, full breath in. Tongue. Super gently, you'll come up. Just come to your back for bridge. Bridge pose. Rooting into your feet. Nice. Some diligence in the setup of the pose here. Feet at 12 o'clock. You can feel your, like the mound of your foot from your big toe to your little toe and the center of your heel are equally pressing onto the floor. We usually coach this pose with the knees coming directly out of the pelvis so that you're squared off. If you've got some issues going on in hip flexors or low back, there's nothing wrong with taking your legs wider as long as you keep your feet in line with your knees, right? Like it's an alignment. Good, one more breath. And if you're in supported bridge, you can hold it. Otherwise, slowly drop down to the floor. Well done. Good. Now breathe in and breathe out. Press into bridge. Walk your arms underneath you. Press down into your shoulders. Once you get this set, take your hands up by your ears. Press into a partial wheel, head on the floor. Press there. And then press all the way up and see how long and straight and strong you get your arms. Take one breath in. Tuck your chin and come down. So slowly. Alex, feed in just a little bit, sugar. That's a little bit too much on your sacrum. Good. One breath in. One breath out. Press down, go up into bridge. Do the setup. Like do this setup. Lock your shoulders down. Then walk your hands where they need to go. Press into the integrated part of the wheel. Then all the way lengthen. Nice. Breath in. And then you'll tuck your chin and come down. Nice and slow. Just like that. We'll do a few more. Same process each time. Press down into the feet, lift up into the bridge, setting your shoulders on your back, add your arms, top of the head starts, then from your hands you press up as long as you can go. Then tuck your chin and ever so gently come down. Breathe in. And breathe out, press down, go up, start with the bridge. Gently add your hands, crown of the head, press up. Breathe in and breathe out, come down. Inhale, exhale again, up. At any point in time, you want to stop at the bridge, you can. If you want to stop at the crown of your head, you can. You can go all the way into the wheel, hold this wheel, or come down. You can hold it. We have one more, press up. So you're either holding or you're coming into your last one. 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Take a second, let your back rest on the floor. And then bring your feet together, knees out for butterfly, Supta Baddha Konasana. Lay your hands where they're comfortable. Shut your eyes. Draw your knees together into your chest. Flex your feet. Catch onto your feet for happy baby. If you've got the mobility, you want to catch the outer edge of your feet with your fingers. Take your thumbs and press your big toe toward the ceiling. Stack your feet over your knees and pull your knees down toward the floor. Breath. This action with your hands, pressing your big toe up, pulling your baby toe edge of your foot down is true north. Now bring your feet up to the sky. Interlace your hands behind your head. Sorry, my pony's in the way. And just pulse up towards your feet. You're pulsing at your pace, right? So you can go really slow and intentional, or you can go fast. Just keep pulsing. Hold it at the top. Lower your right leg down, and you can reach through your right foot, or you can take your right foot to the floor, press down, pulling your right hip in line with the left. Pulse. Just pulse, your pace. Trust that it'll be perfect. Switch your legs out. Left leg down. It can be stretched or it can be pressed into the floor. Sometimes I feel like I get deeper abdominal work if I press it into the floor than if I'm extending it. It's really what you feel, what challenges you, what grows you. Hold it, both legs up. Take your hands underneath your low back. Lower your legs 1/3 of the way, breathe. 2/3, breathe. To a hover, chin to your chest, 5, 4, 3, 2, chest down, go back up. Lower 1/3. 2/3. Hover, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up. Take your legs to a right angle. Keep your legs still and just twist, abdominal twist with the legs still. 1, 2, 3, like that. 4, 5. Keep going, really twist. Hold, Navasana boat pose. Breathe. Low boat, high boat. Whoa, go high boat. Rock and roll. End in down dog. From down dog, go to half pigeon. You choose which leg is forward. Be intentional in creating your pose, and then you pull your torso down. And once you pull your torso down, see if you can take some energy out of the head and neck. You can prop your head, but you don't want to feel like your head is being held up by your neck. You just want it to relax. Using props in these poses and the opening poses is certainly healthy. So if you need a prop under your back leg or under your chest or your head, wherever you need it, you put it there, and then you allow the pose to just kind of take care of you. Not dumping in your joints, not the wrists, the shoulders, or the hip or knee. Just a few more breaths. Okay, now listen, come up, and you can press through your hands and open the front half of your body a little easier. You can take a block and place it under your right hip. Keep your right hand down, reach back with your left arm for your left foot, bend your knee and pull it in. You don't have to put the block under your right hip, but it gives access. Letting this stretch in the quadricep feel like a stretch and not excruciating pain. Good. Breathe into it. Lift your chest more. Ever so gently, you let your leg go back. Don't let it fly down. Let it go down easy. Remove your prop if you have one and step back down, dog. Few breaths here. Opposite leg forward, half pigeon. Yeah, you take some time setting it up. Sometimes I have to kind of wiggle my hips into that square. And then when you're ready, you really stretch your torso forward to come down. And as you get your pose set in your body, you can add the props. Just gradually working to take all of the energy out of your joints. Stay with your Ujjayi breath. Your drishti is likely inside now, eyes closed. If your eyes are still open, keep them focused on one point. A few more breaths. And then gently you'll peel up. Take a second stretching the front half of the body. And then if you like the prop under your hip, you put one there. Keep your left hand down, reach back for your right foot. Trying to square the pelvis, getting the stretch in the quad. Allow it to feel good, not torture. Chest lifting, throat open, breath in. Slowly let your back foot go. Remove your prop. Bring your back leg around for double pigeon. Set it up where your hips are square. Lengthen your spine, and if you're ready, you fold forward. Come up. Transition through Navasana, boat pose. You can do the boat where you grab your feet, really lengthen, and then switch legs. Whichever leg was on top goes on bottom. Just a few more breaths. Gently come up, extend your legs. Give them a little shake out. Bring your right foot into your left thigh for single leg extension. Reach up and fold over your left leg. Gently come up. You'll switch sides. Using breath, being intentional about the switch. Getting some length on the left side now, or the left side body. Come up. You'll extend both legs. Set your sits bones down, reach and fold. You can reach your feet. You'll take your hands to the outer edges of your foot, pull your pinkies back, press your big toes forward. Ujjayi breath. Gently release. Take your hands behind you for reverse plank or reverse tabletop. Tabletop has bent knees. Let your head drop back for 3, 2, lion's breath. Breathe in. Gently come down. Take your hands underneath you for fish pose, allowing the chest and the throat to continue opening. From here, shoulder stand. You'll just remove your hands. You could choose legs up the wall if you rather. Otherwise, you'll press your body up into shoulder stand. You can start in plow if that's helpful. Walk your hands under you and reach up with your legs. Keep your eyes open, focused on your own feet. Ujjayi breath. Transition into plow. Breathe. Air pressure pose. Gently roll out. If you're on a block, remove the block. Happy baby. Bring your knees together. Take your feet to the mat. Cross your right leg over your left. Shift your hips. Knees to the left. Look right. Come through center. Switch sides. Start to allow your eyes to shut down. Come to center. Lay your arms by your side, feet together, knees out. Supta Baddha Konasana. Allow your spine to imprint on the floor. Shavasana. Complete rest. Breathe easy. As you rest in Shavasana, allow the body to just sink into the floor. Drop any holding in your face. Allow the tongue to relax. Complete ease and surrender. without changing a thing. Just deepen your breath. Be it complete rest, but deepen your breath. Allow your inhale to energize you and allow your exhale to sink you a little deeper down. And when you're ready, bring your knees into your chest and squeeze. Allowing the awakening to happen as it naturally should. And when you're ready, roll to your side and press yourself up to seated. Bring your hands to your heart. We'll end with one celebratory Om. Breath in. Thumbs come to your forehead. Together, we bow. Namaste. Woohoo! Yay! Good job. Thank you so much. Let me turn off the recording.